This elimination, $50,000. Breeders' Crown, Open Trot, elimination. Field of 10. Lining up for race 2. Here they come. Off and trotting, approved action there. Meadowview Sunny with early trots out of there, along with Stand Strong on the inside. Caught wide there was HP Pack around the first turn. He is floating out there and looking for position. It's LaChance and Meadowview Sunny right to the front. Stand Strong second with Bebop right there third between horses. HP Pack fourth on the outside. And going up there with War Paint reserved off the lead. Fifth on the inside. Approved action going up sixth. It's Pine Tucky, seventh on the inside, followed by Centerfield, eighth, and then it's Mr. Muscle Man and Elegant Man. First quarter slow, 28 and 2, too wide down the back stretch. Tron Smetshammer still trying to clear with Beat Bop. Beat Bop taking that lead. Meadowview Sunny grudgingly gives way. And here comes HP Pack and Brian Sears up on the outside, along with War Paint now second over for Campbell into fourth on the outside. Stand Strong shuffled to fifth there. Approved action sixth on the outside and gapping his cover. It's Pine Tucky seventh towards the rail. Then it's a center field. Mr. Muscleman yet to get underway and Elegant Man. And they pass the half mile. And here is HP Pack who finally clears in 56 and 2. HP Pack took the leader from entry mate and stablemate Bebop. Right there is War Paint first over and challenging for Campbell onto the far turn. So it's HP Pack on the inside by half a length, pressed by War Paint on the outside. On the inside, it's Bebop third, passing three quarters. Meadowview Sunny fourth to the outside. Now Stand Strong is fifth. Approved action sixth. Force 3 wide around him was Pine Tucky. All out towards the rail is center field. Mr. Muscleman is last and trying to get into it. 125. They're into the stretch here and drifting out War Paint. Campbell trying to keep him to his task. And War Paint is going to the grandstand side. It might cost him here. HP Pack battling back and splitting horses. Stand Strong. And now Miller unleashes him. And Elegant Man looking for an upset with the Catman at 16 to 1. And it will be Elegant Man who rushes to the top. Stand Strong was second, followed by HP Pack, War Paint, center field, and maybe Bebop 153 and 2. The second race winner is 8 Elegant Man. He's a 5-year-old bay horse by Malabar Man, out of Whiteland Elegance by Nearly Perfect, owned by Mindy B and Alistair Stables, trained by Robert Benkel. Kitello Manzi scoring both halves of tonight's daily double. Second win of the season for Elegant Man, 153 and 2/5, a career best mile for Elegant Man. Elegant Man, a runner-up in the Classic Series final at Mohawk and a close third in the Titan Cup final on July 2nd. Rallies to victory from post 10 here in the Breeders' Crown elimination for open trotters. His connections may select their post position for next week's $800,000 final. In just a few moments, we'll be going trackside. Bob Hollywood Hayden and the Catman.
We're joined in the winner's circle, Breeders' Crown Elimination 1, Cat Manzi, and who's this cat?
That's Jane, my daughter, my lucky charm.
And Good Luck Charm is here. It seemed to work with Elegant Man. Take us from post 10. There was a lot of action going on up front. Where were you in the early part of the race here, Cat?
Well, I was last where I expected to be, really, because his best race is when you don't use him early, and the 10 holes, could hurt. But I only had to be 6, so I wasn't really concerned about that. And, things sometimes they just go your way.
Okay, they were going at it up front there. HP Pack, and then War Paint came after him. Where were you in the final turn?
I was still last, but there was too much traffic and too much trouble to be real wide and, just to be 6th. So I took a little shortcut, and everything opened up, and he had a lot of Trot finishing.
He shows the lines here. The 3 drives we have last 3 for you were second, third, and another second, and right there each time.
This was a horse they thought was going to be a nice horse last year, and he ran into some problems. Tron Smedgehammer took over on him, and he took him to a new level, gave him back to Bob Benkel, and he took him another step. So it's just the horse just keeps getting better. I'm really happy with him.
Who makes that post position pick next week? Is that you? Is that David Offenberg? Is that Bob Bencal? What are we going to pick, you know?
You know, I think they're going to leave it up to me if they know what they're doing, but we'll see.
This is the Catman's year, isn't it?
Well, you know, it's a good year.
Okay, Catman's got it done here. Elegant Man, the first of the Breeders' Crown eliminations.